Let's do this. Let's freaking dissect this enormous video that's 12 minutes. This is what I was going to say. When we watched it, you could see how bad Leon looks. Now, as mentioned in my previous video, right? Go check it out if you guys haven't. But like I said, it is confirmed that he does get infected, right? That is what the director was alluding to. So this is an infection. He is infected with Elpis. We already know that, right? He is infected.
27.
And he looks like crap there, by the way. Now, the other thing I was also going to say too is that by the looks of things, because you remember there was also that third trailer where we saw Leon. I think we just saw the same scene where he's going to Raccoon City. It seems like it's the same time of day when Leon goes to Raccoon City. So it seems like the events or whatever, or what's happening here, is that Leon goes at night to go investigate what's happening in the city with all of the people that are dying. He gets into a fight with people, right? He starts his investigation there. That leads him to the hotel, right? That leads him all the way going to the hotel where he saves or meets up with Grace, right? Because we see Grace escape on her own. So Grace escapes. Now, when Leon shows up at the hospital, he does not look infected, right? He does not look infected. But it seems like on his way to the hospital, something's going to happen. Now, we did see in the third trailer, we saw the nurse kind of talking with him. I think Leon's going to get jumped or something's going to happen where he's going to get infected, right? Because the only time we actually see him infected is a little bit after he speaks to Grace, specifically when he's fighting the doctor, right? I mean, the doctor, he's like, I think I'm going to ask a second opinion or whatever. I think that's what happens. And then he's on his way to Raccoon City and he's not looking good already, bro. So this is the first time we're seeing this. So it's interesting, but let's catch up to some chats before we continue. But this is a lot of info so far. We kind of know like the events of what's happening. We already kind of knew that before, but it's nice that we're just filling in the blanks, right? The nurse is going to bite Leon. It might be, or she might inject him like Lost Podcast, or he might get jumped. Maybe something's going to push him, knock him out, and then infect him. Something's going to happen. That's my guess. Did he go to the mansion in hopes to find the answer for the cure? My understanding is that hotel is just a couple miles from Raccoon City. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's also something interesting. Now, hold up. There's also something interesting that's happening with Raccoon City. Now, in the teaser, we actually get two pictures. So it said, what is Elpis? Last month, the federal government announced an extension of Raccoon City's lockdown. This is from the teaser, by the way. This is something I showed in my previous video yesterday. But it said that the lockdown was going to continue until 2040. So I think something is happening in Raccoon City. Some people are getting sick around maybe the outskirts of Raccoon City, but this has to do with what's happening in that little, not the hotel, but the ward or the hospital, whatever it's called, because that's just a couple of miles from Raccoon City, if I'm not mistaken, right? I'm pretty sure. What's it called, boys? Can you let me know in the chat? I always forget the freaking name of it. I don't remember what it is. It says the city has remained under lockdown since the sterilization operation following the viral outbreak in 1998. The initial plans aim to start lifting the lockdown. Recently overlooked or over. Yeah, I think they were overridden. I think that we're not getting that anymore because it's been extended to 2040. So I think the new infection with Elpis was created using something that happened in Raccoon City. Now, I mentioned this before, but I think they're probably going to find some sort of lab that was a third nest that was not explored in, right? A nest that none of the characters in Raccoon City, it's a secret nest that wasn't explored by the other protagonist of Raccoon City. That's my guess. I think that's what's happening. Because we kind of saw that trailer, and I think the second trailer, if I'm not mistaken, where we kind of saw Umbrella, right? So I think there's another hidden nest. Who knows? Maybe it's in the mansion. Maybe, I don't think so. It might just be in Raccoon City, somewheres where it must have been super underground. Something like maybe, like, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like the Paul W.S. Anderson movie. That'd be hilarious. Like super underground. Something that was untouched by the explosion, or maybe it was in the mansion by Arklay Mountains. Maybe something else, right? Like another thing, right? Because we also know too that the nests that were in Raccoon City also connected to Spencer Mansion. So maybe the railway connected to somewhere else deep within the mountain. This is just a wild theory shot in the dark. I don't know, but this is something kind of based on my previous theory from before, right? People are saying, Azura says, sounds like the plot is just an ex-Umbrella employee goes back to Raccoon City, kills Grace Mom because she's a reporter and she was snooping. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. That would fit with what I'm saying, right? Definitely. Yeah. Maybe he got infected where he was in the street with the axe with the zombies surrounding him. I don't think so. I think that is something to throw us off. I think that's something to throw us off because in the trailer, it shows Leon kind of turning and he looks really infected. Right, you kind of see him kind of like Resident Evil 9, and he looks like ill, like he looks incredibly like infected. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's where he got infected, unless he was in the fight. Then maybe I would agree, and then it just takes some time before him getting into the hospital. Then he gets sick. I think that's the only way it would work, lady. I mean, could very well happen, but I still think it's just to throw us off, mostly because why does Leon look so infected? You know what I mean? Like, I think I have the picture right here, actually. I think I have the picture right here. Hold up. So you see how he's super infected here? He looks incredibly sick in the thing. And then as you get closer, he looks really sick. Now, obviously, he didn't look that bad. That's the only thing that I think wouldn't make sense. But as mentioned, it could still work if he did get infected. And that's just, they're just doing that for a dramatic effect in the trailer. That's all I'm saying. You still have the countdown on top of the screen. No biggie, though. All right. Yeah. I'll take that off. Now, we're not really going to showcase that screen too much, though. So, but you're right. I should take that off. Hold up. It's just 2 buttons. Thank you, boys, for the video's sake. So, I appreciate you. Well, it should be something dumb like cancer. No. Why would you say that, bro? Nah. No, it's not. That's not cancer, bro. What the frick kind of cancer is that? That's crazy. So, the cure to Elpis is in Raccoon City. I think what's happening, well, I guess maybe, sure, but you have to remember that when it comes to Resident Evil, it probably the lab has to be in Elpis. So yeah, the cure would be there, right? I mean, there's always an antidote, right? I mean, that happened with RE2 Remake, with RE3 Remake, right? RE4 Remake, technically, right? He had to go all the way to Luis's lab in the island. So it wasn't until the final section, and it seems like Raccoon City is going to be the finale of this game. The other thing too, one thing that kind of lets us know that Raccoon City is definitely the end game is because we've seen so much of the hotel of the city, right? I think that's the same hotel, and then obviously the ward or whatever, the hospital. We haven't seen much of Raccoon City, so that gives us an indication that they're not going to spoil us at all for that, right? So that's my understanding. Oh, by the way, too, I just noticed this. He's not wearing his jacket. He lost his jacket. So this is definitely gonna be like RE4 remake, bro. Like we already know, bro. This is gonna be like RE6. Like there's so like RE4 remake, but there's so much RE6 too. I gotta talk about that. Like I love Resident Evil 6. I've had such a pleasure playing it with friends and stuff. I know there's so much problems with Resident Evil 6. I'm not like a RE6 full glazer, but I had fun with it. Okay, I'm probably the only YouTuber that's had that many hours played on RE6. All right,
let's take a look.
I'm gonna go out there and say it. It's not. I don't think it's hard. It's a hard trophy to get. It's a hard.
はい、出ないとは言ってないですね。いや、言ってないです。
Okay, so him saying that he never said that, him saying that he never said he wasn't going to show up, is such a Resident Evil fans. Koshi is such a Resident Evil fan because the Resident Evil fans. I'm sorry, but we're kind of smart asses sometimes. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. We act like smart asses. All right, and he's got a point. My guy's got a point, all right? He knows he's got a point. And it's like, hey. Yeah, he literally said Leo was bad for a while. He did, but he didn't say he wasn't going to add him. He did, but he didn't say he was going to add him. That looks disgusting. Ugh.
やっぱりこんなレオンあんま見たくなくないっていう意見が大半だったっていうのは事実としてある。
That looks so gross, bro.
今回グレースと
So that's early thing. Yeah, let's have a look at that though. So this is obviously going to showcase everywhere where Leon is going to go. I mean, sorry, where Grace is going to play. Because obviously this was like early in concept. They were going to make Leon the main character, right? That's what he just said.
テストしてみたんですけど、やっぱり こんなレオンあんま
We thought
見
that
たく
people
なく
wouldn't
ない
want
っ
to
て
see
い
a
う意見が
timid
大
Leon. Why would they? Yeah, why? So they actually rolled with the idea of
半だった
having
っていうの
Leon
は
be
事
timid?
実としてありますね。
That's insane, bro.
今回グレイスとレオンで全然違うゲームになってます。グレイスの方は
This is in the hospital. Because that architecture right here, this architecture that you guys see right here is the same that was where the nurses were. There's like a second floor where we see like a white, whatever, like dancing zombie that's kind of dancing like that and kind of floating, doing like the Russian dancing or whatever. You can kind of see it's the same architecture with the chandelier. We see that later on in the trailer, but this area looks very interesting too. We've never seen this. Now, what I was going to say before is that this is the same area where we kind of saw Grace fighting those zombies in the Japanese trailer. It was like really bad quality. We saw them, that TV spot where they were all shooting her. This is that same staircase, if I'm not mistaken. And then here we're going to see Grace. By the way, I do really like how you can actually aim down the sight. Because if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8, you could zoom in, but it wouldn't zoom in like you looking down the sights. It would zoom in almost like you're just like the crosshair would get tighter, wouldn't it? Or I know for Resident Evil 7 for sure. I don't remember for Resident Evil 8 because I've only been playing it on third person and stuff. I'm pretty sure though for Resident Evil 7, but Resident Evil 8. So I do like this new. This is like tactical first person. You know what I mean? Like the mod we just played for RE4 remake. This is definitely the hospital again. Same architecture. This architecture too. We actually saw Grace kind of going through the same hallways. Same kind of fight scene with the doctor. We saw that. Now I do want to look at Leon's fighting. Because look, Leon's actually getting ready. We've never seen kind of Leon, not since Resident Evil 6, where he's he's definitely having fun with it. Yo, let's go back. Okay, wait, we gotta go back. We're definitely getting mercenaries. We talked about that at the beginning. We're definitely getting mercenaries. We didn't know that Leon was gonna be so RE6. I had my suspicions. If you guys check out the second channel, we did go over all of the secret details of RE6. See, fly away, dude. That was just a low roundhouse. Back, yeah, spinning back kick. And then so it turns from a spinning back kick to a front kick that crushes. Yo, that literally looks like Yakuza. It's literally like Resident Evil Yakuza. I love it. It's so good, bro. Those are some of my two favorite franchises. So for me, I'm digging it, bro. I'm digging it. Yeah, there. Okay, so we do a front kick, and then we do a spinning front kick. So my bad. Last time I thought it was a spinning back kick front kick. No, this is a front kick and then a spinning front kick. Totally unnecessary. So we're getting that Leon from Vendetta, you know what I mean, where he's shooting a bunch of enemies and stuff. And I love how they've also implemented the car system too, because in RE4 remake you went from this stance, right, the normal stance where he shoots, to car system, right, when they're getting close. But we didn't see it go from this point where you're kind of doing like a I don't know much about guns. I just know the car system because I think it's a cool system, right? But you kind of go from this. You kind of shoot from this side, right? It's kind of like, like cowboys and whatnot. Like they shoot from the hip. It's kind of like that. So I love that. Then we have him with the Magnum. Same spot where he fought. I was just going to say, it's the same spot where he fought the doctor, right? This is this chainsaw. That's so cool too, that you can still use the chainsaw. That's so sick. That's like, it's so, wait, does it run out of battery? Maybe this playthrough, Leon, you know what I mean? He killed the doctor. He ran upstairs, got something, went back, and then never picked up the chainsaw. Does the chainsaw still stay there until you left this chapter of the area? That's an interesting question. Also, we got the whole sharpening thing. And is this armor too? That's another thing I also wanted to show. Hold up. You guys can't see what I'm seeing. I'm going to hide chat for a second. Oh, but I can't hide that. This is what I was going to say. You see how right here there's little wedges, right? Little squares right here around, not where the green is, but on the outer green. That right there, what is that? Is that armor? Is that the new armor? Because I know in RE4 you had your armor thing right here, right, where it showed the armor. But is that armor or no? It kind of gives me, you know what it gives me? It kind of gives me vibes of RE4. You know how RE4, OG RE4, I don't know about the new one, but OG RE4 had those little wedges so that, you know what I mean? If you got a yellow herb, it would increase. Another yellow herb, it would increase. Another yellow for Ashley and stuff. Is that the same thing that's happening here? So is he playing on like max health, but you start off at lower health, or maybe your health kind of deteriorates? Like, what's going on here? I don't know what's happening. What do you guys think? Capcom said they don't know what's scary in a game anymore. I believe them. No system requirements for the game yet. Strange. I think they have done system requirements. Do you think zombies are going to sponge bullets like RE2? No, I think what we've seen, they're like blowing up like really good. So I don't think so. Maybe, but I think they're probably going to be more like C-virus zombies. So I guess maybe, yeah. I don't remember. Reminds me of the combat gauge. Ooh, that's a good point, lady. That's a good point. Hold up. Let me bring up your chat because I'm doing 2 PCs here, so I'm like multitasking. My bad. That's a good point. Yes. Is that? Wait. Let's go back. And let's see if that's actually what's happening here. Let's see if that's what's actually happening. Hold up. Okay, so let's go back and let's see. I'm hiding the chat for a second, boys, because I just want to see if the gauge goes down. No. Gauge is not going down. No, but his health is going down, but that's about it. Okay, so no. That's not, you guys are seeing this, right? That's not, nothing's happening there. Okay, so no, it's not combat gauge. I want the voiceover. Oh, I can't even read right now. Hold up. They've but their stock requirements Pragmata had same rec before they got updated. I see. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Gary. Also, Gary, thank you. Thanks for switching on Twitch, by the way. I just noticed you were on YouTube before. Anyways, let's continue. Let me add. Hold up. Let me add chat again.
バイオハザードって緊張と弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく緊張してその差っていうのが
What is he saying?
一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく
The zombie is saying something here. We have another zombie that's cleaning. That's really cool. By the way, I gotta say, that's really cool. Somebody was mentioning that before, but even hearing that the first time, that's really awesome that they're doing that. The fact that we're getting zombies that still have like semblance of like their humanity. Obviously, they're still zombies; they're dead. Welcome. But that's so cool. That's so cool. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jordan, on YouTube. Boys, let's do it. Smooth. Gameplay though. Anti-coin. Oh, shoosh. Sheesh. Wait. You guys see that? Let me get my face out of the way. Let me get chat and my face out of the way right there. What is this? What is that? That's an anti-coin. Yo, they're bringing it back. They're bringing it back. Now, we haven't seen anti-coins since freaking Resident Evil 8. So that's pretty sick. We're getting the anti-coin again. They're also, we got to mention it too, they're also bringing back a freaking piano. So are we going to be able to play that? I hope so. Maybe in the VR. If not in the gameplay, like in the base game, we're definitely in the VR though. That's going to be soon. Bro is crap walking. Yeah, it's like The Last of Us. He's doing that. Wait, let's go back and see that. That's actually a good point. Let's go see that. Yeah, that's the thing though. This is what kind of concerns me. I have to mention, you know how the devs later on in the video, they kind of talk about how Grace is going to be more stealthy while Leon is going to be more action-packed. And I like, a lot of my viewers have kind of, stated that, they're going to like Leon's campaign more than Grace. Grace has a problem too because Resident Evil doesn't do stealth well. Like, they're pretty trash. This ain't Metal Gear, all right? This ain't Konami. This ain't freaking Hideo Kojima game with stealth. No, okay, he's not doing a crab walk. He's doing all right. No, it doesn't look as like, like Joel or whatever. Joel looks like he's like crab. That doesn't look that bad. Yeah, I hate that. I only want to play Grace. Leon sneaking around like he can't snap zombies and have. Yeah. Well, I mean, RE4 Remake, they added the sneak mechanic. Give me an egg. But nobody was doing it. Thanks for using the, you will give me an egg. Ooh, I love that, dude. Right in the back of the neck, back of the skull. Leon's going for straight. Yo, he freaking decapitated my guy, bro. He freaking decapitated him. Sheesh. All right, Leon. Look at that decapitation. Yo, no longer is Leon the one being decapitated. He's the one decapitating fools, all right? Not just with a gun, all right? Not just with his gun. He's decapitating fools, bro. Sheesh. That's sick. I didn't even notice that. Yo, he freaking decapitated. That's my boy right there. Definitely, boys. Sheesh. That's freaking sick, dude. No. That's actually sick. I didn't even know. We gotta get another look at that. We gotta get another look at that. Ooh, shoot. Oh my gosh. So no. I thought he hit him and then he went for another slap. No, my guy freaking hooked onto him and then freaking finished the freaking slice, bro. Cut him like he was cutting a pizza. Cutting a watermelon in half. Look at that. Ooh. I thought that was Ethan. I thought that was Ethan for a second. What shotgun is that? That looks like the shotgun from Eder. Homie hit the post too. Yeah, he did. We got to look at that again. Let's look one more time. Ooh. Beautiful. Freaking shot him right there. That's what's happening. These are just zombies that you encounter throughout the game. Right? You can kind of get like that's what he's talking about. And this is the survival aspect. Right, this is basically, are you going to kill everybody that you encounter? Also, as you pass through areas, right, where maybe it's dark and you're able to go through them, but after, the lights turn on or whatnot, right? We kind of saw gameplay of that through the demo, right? We saw Grace going through some hallways playing with the light, and then others, right, where she's like, the lights turn off or they turn on is what I'm getting at. So what if she goes and she's sneaking past a bunch of zombies, and then, there's a huge loud sound that starts playing in the background. All the zombies get alerted, so you can kind of get screwed over by leaving zombies alive. That's my guess, right? It's kind of like, I think that's where the Resident Evil 2 aspect is going to come. Not from like sound and stuff, but mostly like where if you decide to dodge enemies first time and you're going to go back to the same area, you could screw yourself over is what I'm getting at. But obviously, I think there's going to be more of a play with light in this game for sure, right? From what we've seen, even the creature doesn't like lights, right? The hag. Yes, that's what I was thinking. I'll be honest, after we saw with Leon, this feels like a snail now. Yeah. No, I think you guys are right. Leon's section is going to be so goated, bro. It's going to be so goated. Replaying the same section. So he's sharpening the... Wait, let's go see him. Where does that show with the sharpening of the knife? Oh, so just like an RE4 remake, the knife, the axe gets completely busted from that. So let's go back. You guys can see this. I'm just going to draw it out. It's showing the axe like that, right? And then the bar is like that. It got depleted all the way, like just literally 1 health. So that's when he sharpens it and it goes back to full. Yeah, and it shows right here too in the middle, right? It's showing that it's completely destroyed. So yeah, he's sharpening it. So what is that, LBX? That's L1X to sharpen it. And then it goes back to max. Wow, it goes back to max. It feels so real, man. I love that RE6 counterattack. Is it? It's so good. You know what? That's giving me Resident Evil Vendetta. The fact that he dodges him like that. It's so good, dude. Wait, what did he do? Did he do an attack? Like, what did he trigger there? I'm not even seeing it. So he shot him like in the pelvis region. He took out his magnum. Is that just an auto kill? How did he initiate that? Wait, they're hiding something. They're hiding something. What kind of picture? What kind of picture is that? No. What kind of picture is that? That's the new meme, boys. I'm gonna turn that into an emoji. I'm taking a screenshot right now. I'm taking a screenshot. We're good. That's gonna be an emoji. That's gonna be an emoji for my members on YouTube and Twitch. All right. That's gonna be an emoji, boys. But wait. Now going back to what I was saying. What was that? What initiated this?
ところにも近いリングっていうのが中心になってくるので。
Wait, why did he throw his axe up in the air too?
中心になってくるので。
What's going on here? I don't even understand. Wait. Let's slow it down because I have absolutely no freaking idea as to what the frick is going on here. He shot him in the nuts, and then he switches to the Magnum. You saw that, right? He actually went into the car system. Then he's going back into this one, this stance. What hit him? He didn't shoot. He didn't shoot anything. So what was that explosion? Did the chainsaw? Whoa, that's crazy. That's a crazy still. No. That's actually crazy, boys. That's so crazy. No, that's actually crazy. But what I was gonna say is that I don't even know what initiated it. Leon is avoiding. He's using like revelations. Is that what's going on? Yeah, it almost looked like a dodge or like maybe a quick shot when you press right and left. You know, let's look at it again because I was keeping an eye on this bar, right? Sorry guys, the chat is I'm hiding the chat right now just so you guys can see the bar with me. Yeah, he's already doing something weird. He's got 3 bullets. So something happens. The guy loses control. The zombie loses control because he looks like he got bloodied here. No, that was a shot from before. The zombie just twisted his hand. I don't know what this is. What is this thing? It must... Okay, I need to focus. I need to lock it. I'm sorry. Okay. By the way, too, right here, he kind of looks like Resident Evil 6 Leon right there. No, not right there. Right there. That looks like RE6 Leon. The hair and everything, that right there looks like RE6 Leon. But anyways, yeah, I don't know what initiated that. I think they're hiding something from us, boys. They're hiding something from us. Wait. Okay, no. Those are just... I was gonna say, is this the same room where he sees all of that stuff? But no, it isn't. Okay, never mind. That was just a train of thought. Yeah, the guys, it literally makes no sense. Yeah, maybe like an RE rev dodge. It must be, but they're hiding something. They're hiding something, boys. What the frick was that? No, that's crazy. That literally makes no sense. You guys saw that. They're hiding something from us. That's crazy. Maybe the chainsaw exploded, but he didn't shoot the chainsaw, right? You can target specific parts of enemies, then finish them off with melee attacks. Yeah, it's gonna be so good. This is definitely gonna be. So did the zombie go down? I think he did. Yeah, he went down, and then he just roundhouse kicked him right in the face. Yep, roundhouse kicked him, turned around, yeah. Like RE4. And he grabs. So the chainsaw's not broken if he were to shoot the chainsaw. Unless he shot it off of him, but he didn't waste any bullets shooting the chainsaw. We saw that. I wish Capcom would just be straightforward and stop the surprises. Yeah, but it's part of the fun though. Ooh, that was so good, dude. The killing blows. I'm gonna bring you guys back in the chat, by the way. Sorry, I almost forgot. That was so good, dude. That was so good. Yo, the other one where he freaking ripped his head off, and then freaking this one right in the back of the neck. Ooh, and then freaking just, it's like freaking like a Tarantino movie, bro. It's so good. Wait, let's go back and see that. No, not this. I don't need to see that again. Oh my gosh, this zombie's hella ugly, dude. Yeah, she starts biting him, so you have the art. So again, just like with RE4, you can kind of press X to tap out, or you can just press the knife button, right? Or I guess in this instance, the axe. That's interesting. Okay, so it's just like RE4, RE6. It's like RE4 and RE6 had a baby, bro. It's beautiful. Love it. Wait. Did you guys see that? There is an RE6 quick action. Did you guys catch that? Nah. No, 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 no. Let's see this. Let's see this. Oh my gosh. Did you guys say... Wait, was that just him aiming? Was that just him aiming? Right there? Yeah, okay, so it's interesting that he shot him like that. That's just like RE6. But I thought it was a quick action, but no, it wasn't. I think it's because in the moment, you kind of slash the zombie's the shoulder, and then right there, you kind of shoot him in the chest. Right? So I think because he put away the axe or whatever, I don't know where he puts... Where does he put the axe? Oh no, it's just him kind of getting injured, and him just shooting like a cowboy there. Dang, okay, that's good, that's good. Melee attack. Nice. But it looks like a quick shot. It's also what we were saying before, right, with the car system kind of going all wet, but also him shooting like a cowboy, and just like with the wing shooters. Yo, it's so good, bro. It's so good. It's so good. So good, dude. This is so freaking hype, man. On the other hand, focuses on close spaces. Wait. West Wing. Oh, what's this? You remember how I had a theory before suggesting that Leon was going to go on East Wing and then Grace would go to West Wing? I don't know, but that's pretty good. So obviously, if she's going to be in close spaces, that right there shows West Wing. Now we gotta freaking lock in and zoom in on this. We gotta lock in and zoom in on this, boys. I'm so freaking hyped, boys. Let's freaking go. Okay, one second. I'm gonna be going over my screenshots, so I'm just gonna do this. Rhodes Hill. Yeah, that's the name. That's the name of the thing, right? The hospital or whatever. So apparently Rhodes Hill isn't too far off from Raccoon City. That's what I was mentioning before. By the way, I always forget the name of it. But anyways, yes, that was already confirmed months ago. But West Wing. Yeah, so look at that. So first floor and second floor. But it doesn't show East Wing. So this is my guess. This is what I theorized before. What is that? Oh, yeah, north. So, okay, that doesn't look too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's interesting though is that we did see the map in the demo. I don't know if you guys remember, in the demo we did see the map, right? We did see the map. Yeah, we saw the map in the demo. The demo, like there was like the demo was very close quarters as well. You remember, like she went from one room to another room, and it was all 201. I remember seeing that on one of the trailers. We kind of dissected that, but it doesn't seem like this section is going to be very big in the game if this is all we're basically doing. So I think, like I said, my guess here is that we're definitely going to go. Grace is going to go West Wing. Leon is going to go East Wing. East Wing is going to be way bigger than West Wing because that's what the director kind of just alluded to. Second floor, we already know that that's the same location where she's kind of running away from the creature. First floor, I imagine, is going to be her kind of exploring stuff and then being chased by the creature. Now, I'm curious to know if there's any more floors or just other sections. I'm assuming it has to be bigger. It has to be. Maybe Leon and Grace go to each other's wings. Obviously, the whole game isn't going to be in just one section, right? I mean, we know that it's going to be in Raccoon City. We know they're probably going to go in a lab. That's where I got that theory of the Nest 3. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what do you guys think? I don't know. Like, this kind of seems like a very small map. So I'm hoping there's like a basement or like there's other floors. You know what I mean? Or like there's an a courtyard, something like that. Because this seems like it's not too much to investigate. Like, this looks like early game. You know. That's kind of goes with what I was saying. What's up, Unclass Redacted? What's up, man? Thank you so much for stopping by, man. There's always a lab. Yeah, there has to. Yeah, that's a good point. There's always a lab. So Rhodes Hill should have their own lab. That's a very good point because in the second floor, that's where we kind of saw Grace appear, right? We saw her kind of going through the whole thing. So that would indicate that because she was looked like they were taking blood from her, right? So there has to be some sort of floor. There's some sort of lab. Do you think Grace will go to Raccoon City or just Leon? That's an interesting point because we don't explicitly see Grace in the car with Leon. That's a very good point. I don't think the entire game is going to be at Spencer Mansion. It's going to be like RE3. I don't even know if we're going to Spencer Mansion. Spencer Mansion got blown up. So, like, where are you going to go to Spencer Mansion? You know what I mean? Spencer Mansion got literally blown. Who, like what? Like you could go in the perimeter, but it's going to be exploded. You know what I mean? Unless, like I said, it's going to be like Nest 3, right? And then that's where they're going. But the whole facility, the whole mansion literally blew up. Like there's nothing there. Whatever mansion they're at. Okay, at Rhodes Hill. Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Is that an Easter egg? No, okay. I was gonna say that looks like maybe it's like an umbrella fleet from like Revelations, but no, that looks like a Titanic kind of old boat. So this seems like it's still Rhodes Hill. This is what I was talking about before. Remember where we kind of saw Grace going up and then shooting or whatever? We kind of saw her shooting. Oh shoot, my thing isn't working. Why is my thing not working? Hold up. No, my thing's not working. Okay. You remember how I was saying before that the architecture of going up the stairs seems like this is the same location. This is obviously the dining room. So I don't think this still first floor West Wing. I'm assuming if Rhodes Hill is similar and was built by it looks like it's built by the same guy, right? It looks like it's built by George Trevor. That's the guy I was thinking of. If this is built by George Trevor, then the rooms are going to be very similarly located, right? We have the main hall. The left side is definitely going to be the dining hall, right? I hope this isn't Chris's blood. So that would mean that location, unless now there's another location. There's another location that's kind of tripping me as well. That's kind of in the city when she's going into the hotel. I don't know if this is the hotel or if this is Rhodes Hill. I think we were kind of talking about that before, right? In my previous dissection videos. This is what's kind of tripping me up because this architecture is very dark. It's very like dark wooden, right? It doesn't look like a nurse's location, but so I don't know if this is like the rent. This looks like mostly the location where Alyssa is kind of running with her daughter, right? But it's her revisiting the same location because we kind of saw that in the previous trailer where, you know, she's going back behind the painting where her mom was, you know what I mean, in that location. So I think maybe there might be 3 locations that we know so far. Somewhere around Raccoon City, somewhere in Rhodes Hill, and maybe in the Wrenwood Hotel, right? It like previously when her mom got killed and when she returns. George Trevor the goat. Look how similar it looks to Spencer Mansion. Exactly, yes. Zombies look like wealthy folks. Reminds me of the Lago picture from OG RE4. Did that showcase who cooked all the food? Well, this looks like a recent infection. So I don't know if this is Wrenwood, if this is Rhodes Hill. It looks like a recent infection. No. I think this is still. No, wait. Well, let's go back. Let's see if she has any wounds on her hand. Let's go all the way back. So you see how it's different architecture here? There's still a bit of the brown, but it's not like really deep, you know what I mean, brown like this. This is giving me more of the... I think this is the hotel. I don't know, guys. This is kind of tripping me. Because it also looks like it's nighttime. I'm going to just say... Oh, right there. We just got something. Hold on. Let me slow it down. Okay, no, that's like old man speed. Back in my day, you kids better play it faster. Un forastero. Ahí está. That kind of looks like the hotel. Or it's just the second floor. Okay, let's make a mental note of this. This is what the floor looks like. And this looks like it's... Okay, whatever. Let's go back to right here. Is that the same coloring? Now, I can't even use my pen anymore. Hold up. I might have to just close out of the program of that. Anyways, you see how right here, you guys can follow my mouse. This has these kind of tiles. So that's what's giving the Rhodes Hill, right? This is the same architecture as Rhodes Hill. Later on, though, when she's right here, there's this a tile on the floor, which indicates that it might be Rhodes Hill. Look at the zombie. He's in a waiter outfit. Yeah, so yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Because you remember there was a cook. Why would there be a cook in the Rhodes Hill? I mean, they obviously have kitchens and stuff. Okay, so look, it's the same. It's the same flooring. So I think it's still Rhodes, guys. I think it's still Rhodes. It's just a really big mansion. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna play it normally, not old man speed. Sorry, I'm just trying to look. Yeah, it's the same floor. This... But who are these guys? We got another piano here. Yeah, what? No. Okay, wait. Let's look at the... Okay, oh, I know where this is. You know where this is? This is actually the same stairway where we said... Remember how I said that this was like in the TV showcase? Right there was a little stairs. Right there were stairs on the left. So this is first floor. This is first floor West Wing. This is the stairs right here. So, and behind her is like 2 doors. So this is Rhodes Hill, and it is very dark. That's usually the time when Leon shows up, so we know that. The other bit of evidence that I was also going to state that this is definitely Rhodes Hill is her gun. Her gun... That gun she doesn't get until Leon shows up, right? I think Leon, he uses that gun to shoot the hag or whatever the thing is called. That big ass monster that was chasing Grace and pulls her in the dark, and then Leon comes in like a freaking Giga Chad and freaking shoots her in the face, right? Then he's like, "Wait, you don't have a gun?" He's probably gonna say he will take this or whatever. I got my guns, right? I bet. And look at that. Did you guys just see that? Did you guys catch it? I'm waiting. Did you guys catch what I just saw? Wake up, chat. Wake up. Did you guys catch it? I'm waiting. Chat, I'm waiting. There's something else I just noticed. Red bullet. Yes. Freaking yes. That's exactly what I noticed. That's the red bullet that we noticed in the freaking teaser. Let's freaking go. Yeah, 51. And what's up, man? But the next bullet she puts in is also red. Let's freaking go. Ammo types. Yep. Maybe Eder sent Leon some maybe Eder gave Leon some specific bullets with red lipstick. No, I'm kidding. And then he gave those to Grace. I'm kidding. This is such an OP gun, bro. It's literally a Magnum. I know they say that it's a handgun, but it is based off an actual handgun. Crafting system. Specialized. Okay, this is the part that I missed. In order to create specialized injectors, you'll need to use infected guns. Infected blood. I'm tripping. I'm looking at it. Create specialized injector. You'll need to use infected blood. Ew. Yeah, okay. And then you use that to kind of take down enemies. Yeah, so that's interesting. Unlock the door in the central hall. Find the place, the quartz 03. Take the child to the puzzle box. So I'm curious, is Grace's thing going to be more like sneaking around like what they were saying, but more like classic RE where you have to just do a bunch of the puzzles and stuff? But it seems like Leon will also do that if Leon's is going to be more like RE6 and RE4's campaign too, right? So I don't think... I was going to suggest maybe Leon's isn't going to be like that, but no, it definitely will. That's also interesting too. It shows 100 here. Oh, you guys can't see because of my face. Hold up. So right here is what I was going to say. It shows 100 here that she has. Maybe for children. No, I think it's like a statue. I think that's what that's referring to. Take the child to the puzzle box. I think that's just like a statue or something. It just sounds really weird. FBI, open up. So it's not a hospital, but a care center. Yes. I always called it a hospital But no, it was already confirmed a long time ago. I think shout out to Sphere Hunter. She basically was the one that noticed the details on the names Renwood Hotel and Rhodes Hill Care Center. I just always called it the hospital or whatever it's called. I always forget the name. So I literally always forget the name. I don't know why. Hemolytic injector. Mixed herb, green, makeshift knife. Okay, so that's gonna be like the kitchen knives or whatever, like the combat knives that you can make in RE4. Special drug that destroys infected blood cells, prevents corpses from mutating, can be used to stealthily take out enemies. Ooh. What is Capcom saying here though? What? Hemolytic is saying that it prevents corpses from mutating. So that means corpses, once you kill a zombie, they can come back like a freaking Crimson Head? Is that what you're telling me, game? Sheesh. Is that what it's telling me? Or something along those lines? Is that what they're telling me? Why are they saying that the corpses can mutate? That means when you kill them, they're not fully dead? Kind of like Crimson Heads? I think so, boys. I think so, or something along those lines, right? It's not going to be Crimson Heads because it's not the same virus, but you know what I mean. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? That's interesting. Let's continue. Man, I love Susie Sphere Hunter. I love her content too. Yeah, no, she's super nice. She's super awesome. Yeah, we've talked. That's disgusting.
Effective.
And wait.
That's too effective.
That looks like it's the second floor. But I don't know. The reason I'm saying it's the second floor is because of this thing. This thing, I remember there was like a red light area, but I think it's just the second floor west wing. It's just another area that looks the same.
A variety of gameplay options have also been added to this title.
How long have you been talking, boys? An hour?
Players can switch.
We've broken this down for like an hour. What did I just see? Did you guys wait? Did you guys catch that? Did you guys catch that? So that's what she did with the infection. Maybe it'll be like when Plagas goes down and then the parasites burst but slower. Yeah, I don't know, right? Yeah. That's also like a form of Crimson Heads, right? But not when they're dead on the floor already. Maybe because if you're going to prevent them from mutating after their corpses, which means that they're dead, the undead is dead but not fully dead. If that makes sense. Maybe it'll be like when Plagas goes down and then the parasite burst. Oh no, we read that. Honestly, I think Capcom is doing way too much in this game, trying to put everything from every game into one. I don't know. That might be good, right? That might be good. But no, I was going to say, boys, did you guys catch that?
And these can be
Did you guys catch that? Why does it show Leon going in the West Wing?
A variety of gameplay options have also been added.
Why does it show Leon going in the West Wing? Oh, and right there, look at that. I just noticed. This is the Rhodes Hill Care Center. Remember we saw Leon kind of drive up and do like a little circle here, and then he gets out of the car like a badass, and the camera's pointed there. Then he enters and talks to the nurse, and she's like, "Welcome," or whatever. "Welcome to the Care Center." This is a little miniature, and this is the picture with Gideon with all of his staff. And that's what that is. I just noticed that. First person Leon, didn't think we see that, to be honest. No, yeah. We already knew that. If you guys have been watching my videos, we already knew Leon was going to go in first person. That's not the detail that I noticed. That's not the detail that I noticed. The detail that I noticed is why is Leon in the same location, finding the same zombie, right? We see him right here with the Rhodes Hill thing with her. Can you pick and choose which character you play the game with? Or is this just a showcase? Are they like, I know this is a Resident Evil showcase, but I'm talking about, is this just like to showcase that you can switch both characters, first person and third person? But can you pick? Be like, no, I want to pick Leon to continue the game with. So can you play the whole game playing as Leon or play the whole game playing as Grace? Is that what that's alluding to? Or am I just looking way too much and this is just like an example that they use? Maybe they just went to the same places. I don't know, though. The same place? I don't know. Like, well, we know it's not going to be like Resident Evil 2 Remake where you can pick from the very start. It seems like it's going to be a story, but I'm just thinking maybe you can pick like what, like kind of like, instead of picking this route, pick this route, you know what I mean, with the other character. I don't know. I'm just thinking, right? Like, I know it's not going to be from the get-go that you get to pick as Grace or Leon and then start and play. But in certain sections, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we have to go and open the door. You know, are they going to give us like play as Grace in this section or play as Leon? I don't know. Like, I'm just theorizing here, right? I didn't think his mechanics would transfer well in first person. I mean, we actually played a mod recently where it kind of showcased that. See, Capcom needs to straightforward stop this being choreographed.
And these can be changed at any
Yeah, like I said,
time
I don't
during the
know.
game.
I don't know. I'm calling it. I'm
Multiple
calling it though, but I don't know.
difficulties are also available.
I'm saying that I don't know. Auto saves during Grace's gameplays are limited, and ink ribbons are required to save. So I think that just kind of throws that theory out the window. I don't think that this is going to be like you get to choose which characters, because Grace's gameplay looks like you just play as her all of a sudden, right? Auto saves during Grace's game are limited, and ink ribbons are required to save. So she's not going to be saving with ink ribbons? Why are they giving her auto saves specifically?
Ink ribbons.
That's weird. Ink ribbon wasn't an Easter egg. Ink was an Easter egg. That is so dope, man. You already know.
needed
Yeah,
to save the game
definitely,
when
boys.
playing as Grace.
Definitely. Let's go back.
Ink ribbons
We
will be
did see an
needed to
ink
save
ribbon,
the
didn't
game
we, in the
when
demo?
playing
I'm pretty
as
sure.
Grace.
To save the game. Okay, no, they just said this. Ink ribbons will be needed to save the game when playing as Grace. So why is there still auto saves?
This mode is recommended for those who enjoy a tense atmosphere.
You know what? I will say though that it's nice that they're not giving us they're giving us like manual saves like typewriters, not just for hardcore and professional. Like you know how Resident Evil 4 Remake they kind of only gave that for professional, or you know what I mean? Resident Evil 2 Remake they did that only with you only get to do that with hardcore. Resident Evil 3 Remake, you did have to do manual saves, didn't you? Yeah, but they still there was still an auto save, wasn't there? Or am I tripping? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4 though, what my point here is that it was reserved for harder difficulties to be able to manual save. So that's kind of nice that it's standard. There's still standard modern and standard classic. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice that, you know what I mean? It's not just hardcore or professional that you have to do that. So that right there makes the experience a little bit harder, right? Unless there's a hardcore classic and modern and a professional classic and modern. That would just be lame.
さんとコラボレーションさせていただきま
Or
して
saves between our chapters.
世
Yeah,
界に
yeah.
1台しかない車を作っております
That'd be annoying to having to run back to a boss. Yeah. Okay, so I'm only looking at the gameplay scenes here. I don't care about the collaboration. What did he just press there? Was that a boost? Turbo. He turned on Turbo GT. Yeah, so we don't really see Grace going to Raccoon City. Okay, we don't care about the Porsche.
Collaborations like this obviously don't spawn out of nowhere. For his adventures, Leon needed a car which represents his style. Don't spawn
Let's go back. Let's see what this is.
Working in this environment. Collaborations like this obviously don't spawn out of nowhere. For his adventures, Leon needed a car which represents his style, but also delivers when it comes to navigating him through, all of those dangerous moments he experiences in the game.
No, okay, no shot Leon would be able to make a quick turn like that. Like that close quarters. Leon's not the guy, man. Bring in the motorbike. Okay. This was whoever thought let's do a Porsche collaboration. That's dumb. Okay, I'm sorry. They should have made a motorcycle collaboration. All right, you guys missed the opportunity. Who the hell called Porsche? All right, for Leon. Nah, you're tripping. You're
But
tripping.
the custom
The car is gonna be
Resident
destroyed.
Evil Cayenne
Okay.
GT is how the team stayed true
Porsche was. I'm sorry, but Porsche wasn't
to its
thinking this through.
characteristics by
They weren't
still
thinking this through.
ensuring it feels
Leon is a
authentic
good
and
driver, though.
visible.
No, he's a good
It took a lot of
motorcyclist.
expertise
All right.
from different
He
departments at
ain't a
Porsche
good
and complex
car
3D
driver.
printing
I don't know how to
apply
say
those
it.
customizations to the real car.
もう一つそれぞれのキャラコンさんと、コラボさせていただきまして
Look at this. Look at this scene right here. It's so forced, man. Oh, I have to look at the time. I have to look at the time, boys. I have to. It's just the
それぞ
collaboration.
れのキャラのイメージの一部とした
So, Hamill, it's Thursday,
時計をつ
the
けてます
8th. So, this is something that people were also talking about. They were kind of talking about this scene in particular because, you know, NVIDIA is going to pop up. They're going to do the other collaboration, you know, kind of thing. What people were suggesting was that, oh, you get to play in a city. You know what I mean? You get to go in a city and stuff. I don't think so. You know, this is another theory that people were talking about. I think this is just like the beginning, like tutorial. Probably they're going to tell you like to move forwards. And that's all you're going to do is just move in this busy street. Now, if that's the case, I really like that because there's not really a time in Resident Evil
Weapon
where
skins.
that happens. Now, there are
And
instances where you run into actual
filters.
civilians, you run into, you know what I mean, normal people. I can think of, from the top of my head, I can think of Chris specifically in China when he's walking through and, you know what I mean, like there's chaos happening, the BSAA just drops down, and you know what I mean, there's cameramen, there's reporters, and they're all pointed towards the BSAA, and Chris just freaking pushes all of them, get out of the way, you know what I mean,
Will be
like,
included in this
well, got work to
edition.
do, like he's just pissed off. I think it's going to be something like that. It's going to be very short. I don't think
Those
like
who
this is
pre-order
going to be like
will
open
receive an
world or
apocalypse
whatever.
costume for grace.
You know what I mean? Resident Evil's always been semi open world, so yeah.
Along with the platforms shown, the game will also be available.
RE2 starts as a gas station remake as intro. Yeah, but it's not. You don't go and bump into a bunch of civilians, right? So that's not a good example as to what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actually talking to civilians. You know what I
On the
mean? Like
cloud gaming
going through like,
service.
and not just talking about one survivor. I'm talking about like several civilians. You know,
GeForce
so like
Now.
yeah.
This title is being developed in collaboration with NVIDIA, so a wide range of PC users can enjoy.
Anyways, I honestly don't care about the bonus outfits in this game.
It's such an honor to work on Resident
It's the
Evil.
best costume here.
The iconic series has been thrilling the bar for innovation and technology.
Just looking if we've seen any
with every
scenes
single release.
we haven't
We've been
like that we
working
haven't seen before.
closely with Capcom on Resident Evil
The
Requiem,
Apocalypse.
helping shape the future of the franchise with path tracing for realistic graphics.
This is the same.
the
This is the
franchise
same road
with
too.
Evil Requiem.
This is her just going to
helping
the crime
shape
scene.
the future of the franchise.
So this seems like it's really early on in the
with
game.
path tracing for realistic
This is
graphics.
like the beginning. Like
And AI
I think the beginning of the game showcases her in FBI headquarters, kind of talking about the case. Or no. I guess maybe the beginning of the game would be in Renwood Hotel. It would be in Renwood Hotel, kind of showing her and her mom going through that whole section, and then maybe that's the tutorial section, and this is just an area where she's going to the
High-powered
location.
NVIDIA
This is weird. I don't know why they would
with
add this
multi-frame
section. You know what I mean?
generation,
Like this is
incredibly
actually playing, unless
fast
this is
performance.
just to showcase
SS
NVIDIA. I
also
don't
makes
know.
Resident Evil Requiem
I
more
don't know.
accessible across a wide range of PCs, extending the nightmare to more gamers. And with GeForce Now, gamers can experience Resident Evil Requiem at launch with the cutting-edge
This guy looked like he
graphics
was
and
held hostage
performance
talking about this.
on nearly any device, streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud. Device stream with the cutting-edge graphics and performance on
This is second floor. Second floor. That looks like a rail to keep from the first floor, right? Like the big square room. This is definitely second floor. This is probably the middle section of the entrance to Renwood Hotel. Like the what's it called? I was gonna say the main plaza, but no, this is like Dead Rising, bro. What's the I don't want to say the main intro. What's the entrance? The entrance, I'll call it. The specific name though isn't the entrance. What's it called? That's not the word I'm looking for. Anyways, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about.
nearly any device, streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud. I can't wait to unlock the mysteries of Raccoon City once again.
Main hall. Yeah, there you
Not
go.
only that,
Thank you. Thank you. I was like the entrance, the main entrance.
Sixth skill
The main hall. That's what I was thinking too. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you,
of our
boys. I appreciate you. That's the word I was thinking. Main
antagonists
hall.
will
That's what I
also
meant.
be available for purchase. Grace
Okay. Like, look, I like that they're selling them individually,
and
but
Leon's
these
figures
look kind
can
of
be
trash.
displayed
Now,
separately or together as a set.
these look like they've been melted. That's the problem. These do not look like these. Maybe that one looks a little bit bad. I don't have I only have the RE4, and it looks a little bit like it got painted a little bit weird. Chris looks pretty good, but this one looks like somebody held a lighter way too close to their face.
And if you line them up with previous figures, both figures are scheduled for release this fall. And
This fall? This fall. I just got that. What? Wait, this fall?
original design.
Okay. Yo, you guys are really like Capcom. Who's Capcom's marketing team? Let me have a word with them. That's crazy. Next fall.
The goal
Next fall is gonna be the end of the 30th anniversary,
editions
bro.
of
When
both
we're
Resident
going
Evil
moving on to the
Village
next
and
Resident Evil at that
Evil
point.
7 Biohazard,
We're getting the DLC to Resident Evil 9 at that
including
point.
all downloadable.
What do you mean?
30 breathtaking.
That's
to
crazy.
Resident America and Europe.
Started except bro, it already happened. Why are they telling us now? Saturday 26
More
Sonic. What?
information on
Finally, dozens of those figures scattered throughout my house, and guests have to break them to get bonus items. Are they on drugs, or where's controller? Yeah, I didn't even look at the controller. They're also coming out with an amiibo. I wonder if the amiibo is better than the
実はレオンに
statue.
はある秘密があってそことも関わってくる
Yeah. Okay. So again, he's just reiterating what he stated in the interview. This is what he stated, or what the journalist said. Akifumi Nakanishi. It's Koshi Nakanishi, bro.
そことも
Yeah, it's secret related to Elpis. Yeah, he's infected, bro.
関わってくる要素だったり
So
グレ
wait.
実はレオンにはある秘密があって
Where's Leon? So we saw this picture of him. And remember, I called it, by the way. I called it, just so we're clear. I called that he wasn't wearing his jacket, bro. I called that in the previous dissection video.
そことも
Anyways,
関わってくる要素だったり
it seems
アリスターが殺
our boy's looking at White House Chief of Staff. Security clearance level 9, top secret, Raccoon City, for the sake of Elpis. Ooh, what's this? What is this? What the frick is White House doing here, bro? Homie has to stop losing jackets. Yeah, that's the same picture we saw for the sake of
重要なも
Elpis.
のになってる
Who the hell is in the F? Bro, it's Simmons. I'm calling it now. I'm kidding. It's Simmons, boys. I knew it now. He's still alive. The guy died 7 times.
この辺
7
のね
mutations. You
そ
stop
の
kidding. Kidding.
謎をプレイしてぜひ
This looks like it's... Yo, my boy Leon's been working out, bro. Look at this. Sheesh. Look at his freaking forearms, man. What is this, Popeye? Sheesh. Okay, hold up. Sorry, I had to mention Leon's Popeye arms, all right? Forearms, I had to. I think this game where Leon will snap from the government. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, the government was also involved in so much already. But yeah, that's a good point.
レクイエムまだまだ言いたい
I
こと
want to
本
share
当に
about
キリがない
Resident. Yeah, so where is this? Where is this? That's my question. Where the frick is this? I think this is still in the hospital. He's obviously seeing the infection. So he's seeing that he just got infected, right? This has to be not the hospital. You guys know the Rhodes Hill or Rhodes. Is it Rhodes Hill Center? I keep freaking Care Center. I keep saying the wrong name. You guys know what I mean. I'm just going to say hospital, right? If I say hospital, you guys know what I'm talking
探
about.
していってもらえればなと思い
Anyways, like I said, that's not Leon. This is a dead body. Why would Leon be there? That's so weird. Unless they put him next to a dead body and took pictures of him and infected him before.
ます
Like I said, that's the only way this works. But I don't think so. Leon hasn't had a sharp butt chin, like I said in the video.
発売まで引き続き注目している
Leon is gonna have a moment with DSO that Chris had with the BSAA. Shushi. That's a good point. That's a good point, Shushi. That's a good point. And by the way, thank you so much for stopping by, Shushi. I've seen you in the comment section. Thank you for being here in the streams. RE13, 7-year-old Leon doing kicks. Okay, he's not that old. Okay, calm down, guys. He's not that old. He's not that old. Still do kicks, okay? Yeah, this looks like it's the same kind of decor that Leon was in. I think this is definitely Rhodes Hill. Obviously, this is when she talks with Victor. Yeah, more of Rhodes Hill. I liberated you. Okay, yeah, you don't hold the gun like that in front of somebody, bro. So you could easily be like what is this, Batman? Like the Dark Knight, bro? you don't point your gun like that at someone. You could just take that, all right? Just hit it off your hand, bro. Ooh, I love that, bro. Look at the car system. So as she gets closer to him, he automatically goes there and freaking shoots her. Even though he didn't need to, but like, whatever, it's good. Love how they're continuing with the car system, yo. So good. Oh, no, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. That was beautiful. Look at that. He freaking cut him in half, but then just a side kick. Side kicked him, bro. Okay, now he's grabbing. This is like Resident Evil 6 here, like freaking Yakuza. He's gonna smash him. Yep, that was a RE6 move. We're getting so much RE6 moves. This is the chef. Wait, okay, somebody said the chef was like a boss. I think you're right. Look at that guy, was huge. Wait. Is the chef the big ass freaking monster that we saw at the end? Okay, that's her handmade knife.
Keep our friends busy.
Oh, dude, it's so good, man. So that was a different move. Before he hooked the zombie, and then he went like whoosh or whatever, and did that pose. But this one, he went freaking up, and he whoosh, and then whoosh. Yo, that's freaking. We gotta look at that again. We gotta look at it again. It's so good, dude. Yeah, he freaking like a baseball bat, and then he just went freaking up, man. He just freaking. Oh, he finished it. Oh, that's cold storage. That shotgun kind of looks. No, okay, never mind. That's not. That's not. That's literally just the baby, bro. That's literally the baby's older brother from RE8 House Beneviento. I won't forgive you. Oh, look, why does he sound like that? Wait, what? I won't forgive you. Oh. By the way, if you guys want to watch the full stream, click this video right here. Anyways, thank you so much for watching.